here it is. Move slightly transform. Just a bit of a break from the norm. Just a little something to break the monotony of all that hardcore dance that has gotten to be.
Just wait. Hey, man, we need a little something just to break the monotony.
Just to break the monotony.
Hey, you know, that's when MC, well, I can't say when, but that is the truth. You got to be a special kind of MC to put monotony in your lyrics. You know, you just can't. Does it take away the cool? Like if you say like monotony.
No, it makes you cooler because then people have to really look in the dictionary and understand what's going on. So it's like, oh, I learned a new word. That's cool. That's the real cool.
Just a little something to break the monotony. It's been monotony, you know, after so much time in the house, it just becomes monotonous.
Now that's real. And you have little kids running around, so that's just, whoa.
Okay. Anyway, we are here for a quick break to just break the monotony. Shay J, you gotta set up the man who is with us right now. I
like that.
I have introduced Norman Harris on many occasions, the third, by the way. But Shay J, I want to see how you introduce Norman Harris.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I feel like I feel like this is like a competition now in our introduction. First, what's up, Free Think Zone? It's your girl, Shay J. You know, this is a special breaking news announcement. And of course, when we have news, who do we bring it to first besides the Free Think Zone? Super excited to break this news, but we couldn't do it without the guy, the mystery, but the magic behind it all. He has been bringing you nonstop hits to our community. He takes part in a lot of organizations, and what I love most is that he involves each and every one of us, from the boots on the ground to the higher ups. This is a personal friend of mine, but what I love most is he is the man behind Juneteenth 2020, introducing the one and only Norman Harris.
There he is.
Norman. What's up, Norm T?
What's good, Shay J?
Good. I'm so excited that you're here with us and you're doing breaking news. Well, I feel like we're winning.
And before he breaks the news, I think
can't break it yet.
Break down kind of like, you know, folks have been wondering about Juneteenth, and Norman Harris and his crew have been carrying Juneteenth on their back for many years. It was deemed a very important part of our culture. It was on the brink of going away, and they took their own money, their time, expertise, and have built it to such a high level. Last year, I mean,
oh my God,
it was just bubbling over everywhere, and then we get hit with the Rona.
Rona.
Norman, just tell us where we're at with Juneteenth. Is it happening? I hear the parade is happening. I hear, just break it down.
Well, first of all, thanks for having me on the show. Juneteenth should be happening in everybody's home. Juneteenth should be happening in the education of our schools and our children. So Juneteenth is happening, and yes, Juneteenth is back. What we're doing, having an outdoor festival wasn't possible this year. We're putting on a live show that's going to broadcast next Thursday. I'm super excited. We've been working probably for the last 60 days or so, putting together what I think is going to be some impactful stuff. It's entertaining. It's great. So I'm glad that I can come on this platform and just make this announcement, because one of the things we've been identifying is that through all these, through the pandemic that we've gone through, you know, Black folks don't really have no place to go to get their news, or at least a news source that they trust. And so I'm happy to say is that over the years, you can trust the news and information coming from Brother Jeff, and you can definitely trust that, you know, when we say we're going to do something as far as Juneteenth, we're going to do it.
I appreciate that, Norman. One thing I want to highlight too with Juneteenth, what I love most is that we're still dreaming big. And Juneteenth has been a big shifter in the mindset of what does it look like to reimagine Juneteenth. And with that still dreaming big, I'm just asking everyone to go and sign the petition. If you have not, please go and sign the petition. You go to JuneteenthMusicFestival.com. Sign the petition to make Juneteenth a national holiday. Because when you talk about dreaming big, I don't think we ever thought about dreaming this large. And at a time right now in our society where we're just trying to breathe and be Black, This is the time to make Juneteenth a national holiday. And if you haven't signed the petition, then you are a part of the problem. So many times we're looking for the big dreams, but we don't take part in the vision. And Norm T and his team have made sure now that we can make this possible. So let's make sure we go to JuneteenthMusicFestival.com, sign the petition to make Juneteenth a national holiday.
Wow, big deal.
Word, that's so important. I appreciate the co-sign.
Yeah, I think that's huge. And the fact that you've given us this opportunity, thank you. This virtual experience, Norm, my mind's already blown about the little small steps leading up to this. If you haven't been following, Juneteenth 2020 is going to be an experience. It's going to be a virtual experience. So it's not anything that we've seen before. But when you look, there's even virtual vendors right now. And I don't think it's not too late to sign up, right, as a virtual vendor?
Not at all. It's getting close. Yeah. But call 720-505-3274. You can just log in right on our website, JuneteenthMusicFestival.com. A couple of things I did want to let you guys know. So this Saturday, we're rocking with the parade. Juneteenth's the oldest parade in the city.
Yes.
Right? Most people don't know that. It's the oldest parade. So on our watch, there's going to be a parade. So Tay Anderson and Vertus Simmons are going to be leading our parade this year. We're starting at Manual High School this Saturday. We're staging at 12 and marching at 1. Of course, it's led by Miss Shaniqua Jackson and the Platinum Divas. So I always got to give a shout out to them. What we're going to be doing is we're actually filming the parade. So we got a film crew out. We want people to bring signs that say, "I am Juneteenth." And that's really our slogan. It means we're not free, we're not free. And so with that being said, we have created a new website that I want to let people know about. It's called IamJuneteenth.org. And so as we start to grow our platform and start to just grow with what we're trying to do, Juneteenth, we thought it was important that kind of separate what we do with the actual festival, what we're actually doing with the actual education and other parts of our movement. So if everybody can, you can log on to that. You can RSVP to a lot of things that are happening. We really need folks to hit share on Facebook. We need folks to sign a petition. We need folks to donate if they can. But I'm just like, the crew that we have this year has just been great. Everybody's reimagined this with me. And so, I think we've done Juneteenth so much, we understand what the essence of it is. Right. And so putting out on video, I'm excited because, I want somebody to be, coming home or coming back from the 15-minute, break in the morning and like, oh, I was late. I was watching the Juneteenth celebration. So, we intentionally planned it for it to be the day before Juneteenth. We thought that was a good precursor to people celebrating. Then on the day of Juneteenth, June 19th, next week, there's some brothers that's going to be leading a march from 5 Points to Civic Center back down to 5 Points. So I'll put out some more information on that. I want to say thanks to the Denver Police Department. I actually just called them and told them what we were trying to do, and they've been helpful with us. So we didn't, despite all the things that have been going on, big thank you to them. Big thank you to Jack Daniels. Last year, we had some things going on at Juneteenth that they were, kind of shook their head about. I sent them an email and told them what they were doing. Jack Daniels is back in this year. So
there we go.
I want to send a shout out to Richard Lewis. Brothers like that have been calling me. Man, what can I do? He's setting up connections to places and people. Of course, the Juneteenth planning staff. They've been just, the one thing I want to do. So tell me if you're down, Brother Jeff.
Oh, see, how are you going to do this live? You're giving us no option.
No, because okay. So I don't know how, I'm the worst person at keeping secrets, and I haven't really been leaking any of our videos. But I want to propose maybe next week, maybe like Wednesday, maybe we could come on for a couple minutes Only exclusive to the brother Jeff and CTN Network, that we release a couple snippets of what people are going to see on Thursday.
We got to do it.
We have to.
We have to do it.
We're like, this is what we live for.
Yeah, we live, Norman. We live for this. We live for Juneteenth. I love the fact that, first of all, your sponsors, you know, because it takes money to do these things, and it would be easy for a lot of these sponsors to walk away under the guise of COVID-19, as if, you know, we're still not consuming their products. But for them, whoever they are, Jack Daniels, et cetera, to say, we are part of this vision, we want to send a shout out to them, because this is the perfect time to bail out under the excuses of, you know, what's happening in society, under the excuses of, you know, nobody's going to festivals, under the excuses of physical distancing. So I am very, very pleased to say, you know what, to all of the sponsors, and we're very happy to be a sponsor in terms of getting the word out, a media sponsor, et cetera. We're in 10 toes deep, all gas, no brakes. But for others to participate in our community and reach our community while we are consuming their products, I've got to just send a shout out to them, man.
Agreed.
Right. Let me just, if I can just get a minute, I just want to read, and if I miss somebody, I just want to read all these organizations' names. Because there was a time when I didn't know how we were going to pay for this. I just knew that we were going to do it. We didn't have a vendor. We didn't have $1 in the bank account. Might have been $1 overdrafted. And, you know, just through faith, this came together. So Jack Daniels Honey, U.S. Bank, Sierra Club, Noble Energy, First Bank, Remax Urban Properties, the Denver Foundation, T-Mobile, Thomas H. Beam Foundation, Baird Family Foundation, Kaiser Permanente, Mental Health Center of Denver, Brandis Meeks, The Drop, Denver Community Media, Mile High Festivals, JMF Corporation, 2MX2 TV, Lambie PR, Get Busy Living Studios, Fidelity Charities, and of course, the great Brother Jeff Network.
I'm loving that list, bro. I mean, let me tell you, Norman, when you're talking about not knowing, having faith, $1 in the bank, maybe $1 owed, and that list that you just led was very impressive. Shout out. You know, in this moment, Norman, it feels, you know, it's turbulent, but there's a lot of beauty happening, Shay J. There's a lot of human spirit. There's a lot of corporate and philanthropic giving and individual giving. People are going over and beyond, you know, their own selves right here in this moment. And that list that you said is a testament of that. And it's also a testament of your hard work, bro, and your entire team.
Absolutely.
There's more. I'm sure I left some off. I'm sorry. There's a million things coming. And it's like, you know, that day you come outside like, oh, my boot's not there. I'm like, please just work with me.
Yes. It's a lot. And what I love most too is that not only do we have all these sponsors, but you guys make sure you honor people, and you honor people right in our community that are doing amazing work. And I think that's a huge ordeal. You have your Dream Big Awards. I know this year you have some people on there that are amazing.
Jason McBride, John Burns, Tay Anderson, Chandra Anderson, Chanel Turner, Tiffany the Budgetnista, Alice, Joy Ann Reed, Art Jones, Senator Rhonda Fields, Thomas Detour Evans, the Struggle of Love Foundation. Hold on, there's one more.
This is incredible.
And the sister Wanda James.
Wanda James.
Come through, man. Come through.
I mean,
how could you not support something like this of this magnitude? They're coming out here and we're honoring people in our community that are doing amazing work. On top of that, you are linking sponsors and networks together. You've made it easy so everybody that says, I don't want to come out, I'm still social distancing, it's one click away from the comfort of your own home. You can have the virtual experience, and you can support Black, because there's Black vendors. I mean, what more could you ask for Juneteenth 2020?
A preview so y'all can get ready, right? So if I was y'all, Friday really is Juneteenth, but I say maybe take a half day on Thursday. Okay, I'm gonna give you the Juneteenth norm planning guide. Okay,
right.
What I would do is I either call Welton Street or I call Big G and order a little platter, or my brother Tremaine. I think Tremaine's still doing platters, or Boney's. Okay, unless you're gonna go make your barbecue. But if not, if we're talking about circulating these dollars, call them ahead. Tell them I want to order me a platter, and I'm gonna come pick it up around noon. Then the other thing that I would do is I would go set up your living room with okay, so Juneteenth is gonna be bumping. Okay, I'm just gonna give y'all, that's a little bit of snippet that I'm gonna give you. Rather, if you're running with your Beats headphones, or you got the car streaming through your car, or you done plugged it up so it shows up on your phone, or if you tune in to the Drop, or if you tune into Denver, I believe Open Media, and it's going to be channel 881 on PBS. Make sure that you got the volume now. Like my grandpa used to say, you know, you want to be mixing up the wires and the positive and the negative, and it's we're gonna be bumping. Okay, so it's gonna look and sound good, and that's a little snippet that I'm giving you because I just want everyone to just really be excited and just give us a chance to take over your day.
Well, I know we'll be streaming it live, everything that's happening. We're all over Juneteenth, the education. I think what we'll do is we're gonna put together the Juneteenth history. We probably give a scholarship or something to somebody who's putting it down that can, you know, Shay J and I, the crew, John Bowman, all of us, the free thinkers, we're gonna put something in the pot too, because this is a gumbo. Everybody got to put something in. We're gonna put something in, I promise you.
I love that. And hey, if you're just now tuning in, yes.
Real quick, Talia has one of the most important Juneteenth questions there is. Where's the Juneteenth t-shirts at?
Boom.
You can go right on our website. We just put out we put out our free-ish tee. So if you're kind of feeling free-ish lately, say it with your chest. You can get it right off of our website, www.juneteenthmusicfestival.com. At the top, there'll be a place that says merchandise that you can click. And you can find, we got a couple of t-shirts there. We're going to have some masks that go pre-sale, I believe tomorrow, that we're working that say I am Juneteenth. I'm about to put that up as soon as I get off this call. And then of course we need you guys down at that parade, and we're gonna show up and show out.
Man, so with the parade, are you saying that folks will be like along the parade route, kind of social distancing and covered up? But
yeah, we're encouraging people to come in their cars. That's usually normally what happens with the parade anyway. But again, Albertus and Tay are leading the march. I think that's just beautiful to, you know, our elders and our youth coming together, bringing folks together to march. We're asking everybody to come with signs that say I am Juneteenth. I know there's a lot of things that we can be charged up about, but I'm really, you know, and I just say this from my heart, we welcome everyone to come. I've gotten calls from like all types of folks, from all walks of life, all color. But what I want folks to do is know that we're coming together today on Saturday for Juneteenth. It's about Juneteenth awareness. The roots of it are in slavery. And so until we get our country to acknowledge this institution, we have to continue to push the education of it. So I know there's a lot of things that we can be making statements about, and we welcome all folks to come make a statement, but we do encourage and really ask folks to come with signs that say I am Juneteenth. That's the message.
I love that. Solidarity. I'm definitely going to try to be at that parade. I know we have something at the World Municipal Court on Saturday. There's a lot going on, but one thing I do know, let's make this go viral. Hashtag I am Juneteenth when you're putting your photos out. Make sure you guys share in this because this can be a viral thing. And we are going to make Juneteenth a national holiday because it is so necessary. And making this a holiday, you have done something really spectacular. I'm gonna let you say his name, but before this, one thing I like is I was recently looking at some things that he had going on in his life, and he actually fought COVID-19. So he had been down, and he called this one of the hardest illnesses of his life. And then, of course, when he got back from COVID-19, you know, the things that were happening right in America, he started doing a lot of sets for people and DJing some things. And one of the tweets that I read from him, he said, "This is hands down the hardest set I ever had to play. The United States is on fire right now. People are hurting, and I needed to show that through music, no words, just music, that we've had enough." So when I tell you this man has been doing his thing on the music side, but also it has been in this fight with us. And like when I highlight what Norm says is, yes, there's so many things that we could be fighting right now, but let's be a part of the solution. So you have a chance to come together with I Am Juneteenth. This was a man that introduced Parents Just Don't Understand. He is a professional DJ across the world. You probably know him from his friendship with Will Smith, but tell them who will be getting at Juneteenth 2020.
Thursday, June 18th, around about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can turn into iamjuneteenth.org and catch the worldwide recognized international superstar DJ, legend, one of a kind, DJ Jazzy Jeff will be spinning a historic set at Juneteenth. Tune in.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Dream big. We have the legendary DJ Jazzy Fresh. Brother Jeff, now you know about hip hop. How legendary is this moment going to be for us?
Oh, so now we're going to talk hip hop, huh?
I mean, this is your real era.
All right. Well, since we're going to talk hip hop and you bring that up, and let me tell you how legendary DJ Jazzy Jeff is. When you think about the history of hip hop, you can't sleep on DJ Kool Herc. Okay, those are the seeds, that's the foundation. But when you start thinking about like the verses and the rhymes and all those different things, it was unique to the community and nobody would write their rhymes down. You had to come original. I mean, everything was fresh. So if you remember Run DMC and that line, if you say you heard my rhyme, we're going to have to fight because I just made the mother up last night. All of that's hip hop, the originality of it. And on deck at that time was Grandmaster Flash. And that's when you started seeing the scratching that was like becoming very popularized. And no doubt Grandmaster Flash held it down like that was it. But when you start talking about the game changed, when you start talking about the game changed, Philadelphia and DJ Jazzy Jeff, go look at his sets and compare. It's almost like the Model T and the Maserati in terms of speed, in terms of just, yes, there's transportation, but then there are things that come along and change the game. I don't know how that is in sports. I don't know how you look at folks like Tiger Woods who just changed the game. The Williams sisters changed the game. Gymnastics, the sister Biles with all the gold changed the game.
Yeah.
DJ Jazzy Jeff, when you start talking about transforming, you start talking about this turntable, like all of it as an art form, as that's what you're getting with Dream Big Juneteenth. Look up DJ Jazzy Jeff. And if you think you can spin some records and you think you could do some turntable and all that stuff, go ahead and put yourself up against that. And I guarantee you'll be like, I got some work to do.
Boom. Now that's DJ Jazzy Jeff. Norm T, this is huge.
Yeah.
Juneteenth just got bigger.
I spoke to Jeff 2 days ago. He mentioned COVID. And like I said, this is God working. And what's weird, we were pitching this to a bunch of different DJs, trying to find the right fit. And shout out to Monica for connecting me with Jazzy Jeff. And that was like real love. And Jeff is doing this for like out of a lot of love. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're all professionals, but Jeff, he told me, he said his kids told him like 2 or 3 days before he got the information from us that they wanted him to do something for Juneteenth.
Wow.
And he said the next thing he knew, he said there's a text popping up with this offer saying, can you rock Juneteenth? And he said he said he mentioned Juneteenth to his wife. His wife said, without a doubt. And so when I talk about like of all the, you know, I've had a chance to book a lot of people, and a lot of people have been great. I could tell that brother, he's about to bring something. And we're theming it as the 90s versus everybody. So the way it's going to work, I don't know and just like Jeff says, I want everyone to do some research and watch how Jazzy Jeff really mixes. Because what he'll do is he'll take the original song, you know, my life, my life, my life, my life in the sunshine. Then he's going to come and play the Mary J mix, the Mary J, and then he takes the 2020 that someone remixed the Mary J, and it's like, I mean, so he's so hyped up right now. I got my money on the 90s for winning versus everybody else.
Versus everybody.
I'll let y'all decide. So,
I'll tell you, Norman, you just brought this thing full circle. It is a divine moment that we're in. And when you start talking about DJ Jazzy Jeff, and that's Philadelphia, that's Philly. The history and the origins of a lot of the hip hop in Denver are rooted in Philadelphia. Ask Jazzy Jeff about Disco Rat.
Okay.
Disco Rat.
I got a call with him tomorrow. I'm gonna ask. I promise.
Tell him Disco Rat from Philly was instrumental in bringing this big red milk truck along with the Get Loose Moose to the East Denver YMCA and set it off in a way that has always left a mark of Philadelphia in Colorado hip hop. And here in 2020, Norman brings it full circle, and Jazzy Jeff's gonna be in the building.
Is Disco Rat still around?
Disco Rat is still around, and I can tell you, they just honored him in Philadelphia, big time. He's a pioneer. He used to be the sound man for Curtis Blow. I mean, the history is rich, and you are bringing that history full circle.
What if we put together a call? What if we could get them on?
Well, I could tell you.
My best. What if we get that on the Brother Jeff Network?
I'll call the Disco Rat and see if we can get him with a conversation with DJ Jazzy Jeff, and it would just be monumental. This is an incredible moment. So much stuff is coming around, and I know what it takes to put these festivals together, Norm. And for you to get those sponsors, for you to get this momentum, and for you to do it in this environment, brother, you keep carrying this city on your back. And the OG, Norman Harris, the senior, I know he's got his hand in this.
Oh yeah, he'll be on set. I'll just let y'all know about that. He will be there spiritually and physically. So
man,
I love that. Norman, you have really taken the bar up, and you keep delivering Black excellence. So thank you for being a reminder of what we can do right here in our own city. So much we look national, and there are great things happening right here on a local level that deserve to go national. Once again, if you have not donated, if you want to be a vendor, if you just want to grab some merchandise, however you want to support, go to JuneteenthMusicFestival.com and please be a part of signing the petition. Number one, that's your first step. Sign the petition to make Juneteenth a national holiday, and then get a part of the train. And then when we're talking about it, let's make sure we hashtag I am Juneteenth. Be a part of the movement. It's going down right here in Denver, Colorado. DJ Jazzy Jeff, man, it gets more legendary than this.
Talk about dream big. I mean, there would be no Will Smith without DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, because the Fresh Prince is Will Smith. And they began together, and just this moment is huge. Norm, appreciate you using this network to make the big announcement and to let everybody know that Juneteenth will carry on. The parade is going to happen. The honors are going to take place. And DJ Jazzy Jeff is going to be in the building. Shay J, the final words. Put a bow on this thing.
Man, put a bow on it. Norm T, we appreciate you. We are dreaming big with you. I am Juneteenth. You are Juneteenth, you are Juneteenth, but Free Think Zone, I need to make sure you know you are Juneteenth. Again, let's go support, go to JuneteenthMusicFestival.com, sign the petition to make this a national holiday. And when I tell you we're dreaming big, but we're also moving big and doing big things, don't get lost, be a part of the movement. It's the Free Think Zone. I'm your girl, Shay J, Brother Jeff, Norm T, we appreciate you.
If you go down swinging.
You might score a knockout, y'all.
Knockout. Rumble young man and woman in the community.
Just a bit of a break from the